Right, welcome ladies and gents. A bit of a different video today, but I feel like this is super important. It pertains to cars, it pertains to YouTubers screwing other YouTubers over, but also screwing small businesses over. This is, of course, you read from the title of the video, we're talking about Josh Gresswell and Taylor Hetherington and his E28, but we're also specifically talking about AutoAlex and his car channel. So Alex Kirsten, his car channel, AutoAlex Cars. And basically the drama surrounding it. Now I know this sounds a bit weird, but it's super important because it would appear, for all intents and purposes, what we've seen today, evidence-wise, that Taylor Hetherington and, by proxy, AutoAlex, have effectively screwed over a very small business and also a small YouTuber, Josh Gresswell. Now I shared this on my community tab because I feel it's super important, but it didn't really get the traction that I wanted it to. And the reason why I feel this is super important is because it denotes the sort of average YouTuber mentality that they should get everything for free, or they should get everything tomorrow. It needs to be done pronto, and it needs to be done gratis. No matter how expert the work is, they don't care, and they feel like they can just do what they want. Now, again, slightly different video, I know, but again, it's super important, I think. I'd like to use my reach for some good here, and for this to get to a broader audience, because Josh Gresswell's video's done very well. It's nearly at 60,000 views. It's very good, actually. More views than the podcast, which AutoAlex slated. Well, Taylor Heather. Well, no, they all slated Josh, actually, on that podcast. But more views than that podcast video got. So good on Josh. But I want to wade in here as well. And, you know, I have a relatively high reach. I could do some more and help a channel, you know, achieve a wider reach. So why not? Anyway, if you're new here, do hit subscribe. I cover stuff like this and also movie news and some politics here and there and just general bits and pieces. So do hit subscribe. And also, if you're a returning viewer, do hit subscribe. But like I said, this is, to me, this is super important, right? So if we just go to here, this is the video. This is the video in question, right? The truth about Taylor's E28. This is Taylor Hetherington of Taylor Made Cars, and it's not going well. It's not going well. Basically, I'll leave the video link down below, and I would really encourage you to go and check it out. Massively encourage you to go check it out, because he'll be able to, well, he does, very succinctly as well. He goes through everything with evidence, with screenshots, in a very concise fashion, the entire situation. But the main purpose of my video is, one, to highlight it a little bit more, but two, to also just go and discuss AutoAlex as a whole and their response and their reaction and how the car community in the UK, and thus probably further afield, is viewing AutoAlex. Because my God, it's really bad. And they're doing the worst possible reaction you could have. They're just burying their head in the sand and going la, not listening. We're deleting comments. So they're actually going around deleting every single comment under their video which pertains to this particular video. It's a really bad look. It's a really bad look. In fact, since this video came out, what was it, a day ago, they have lost 1,000 subscribers. So their channel is now on a negative. It's on a decline. And why is it on a decline? Well, because they're not gaining any more subscribers. They're losing subscribers, and they're losing them because of this. So just as a quick recap, this car was given to Josh Gresswell. As you can see, Josh Gresswell here has a, again, relatively small channel. This video's done really well. 29.7 thousand subscribers. At the time he made this video, I think it was like 27,000 subscribers. So he's gained a good amount, which is fantastic. Good on him. And good on him for standing up for himself. Because what happened, AutoAlex Cars, huge YouTube channel, nearly 700,000 subscribers, although going down now. They release a podcast on AutoAlex V2. And they basically say, I've had to go get my E28 from a non-reputable garage, which what makes something a reputable garage is the customer base. If the customers are happy with their work, it is a reputable garage, right? It's well reviewed, people like it, and this is a small business that Josh Gresswell runs. So he said he had to get his car from a non-reputable garage and give it to someone else to finish the welding. Now the welding on this car, this E28, as you can see here, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. It really needed a severe amount of work. A severe amount of work, in fact. It was rotten to hell. Absolutely rotten to hell. I'm not sure if there probably is a screenshot of the stuff in here. Absolutely just a complete shit show, basically. But I don't think they quite, well, Taylor, I don't think he quite envisaged that it would be as big of a job as it is. It needed a lot of welding, needed a lot of work, basically a full restoration. Now, if anyone knows anything about fabrication work, Josh Gresswell offered to do incredible fabrication work for £50 an hour, which is amazing. That's very, very cheap. Very, very, very cheap. But Taylor effectively wanted it for free. There is a screenshot where he essentially expected the work done for free for content, which doesn't really make any sense, because effectively what Taylor expected as a part of AutoAlex was that Josh gets to make content on the car rather than AutoAlex gets to make content on Josh working on the car. That's not a good deal. Anyone working anywhere, that's not a good deal. I'm sure we can all agree. It's not a good deal that a small YouTube channel gets to make content on someone else's car from a big YouTube channel and just use their name. That doesn't actually help the channel out that much. At all, in fact. Right? So let that be a lesson. Anyone working with YouTube channels, that doesn't actually help. It helps when that big channel features the small channel and their work, because that's directly going out to their audience. This was never a good deal. Even it wasn't a good deal anyway, and it wasn't the deal that was made, but Taylor expected that that was the deal. And by virtue, AutoAlex, Alex Kirsten, did as well, because he works for you, Alex. Not that you're watching this video, I'm sure you're burying your head in the sand as well, but that's not a good deal. It's a good deal if you work with a small channel. That's a good deal. That's beneficial. Just because you become big as a YouTube channel doesn't mean you can get things for free. Right? You don't expect things for free. Now, I have received free stuff. Right? I've never expected things for free. Ever. I've never expected anything for free. Ever. It's wrong to expect things for free. If you become a large YouTube channel, you become financially stable. And actually, you could pay for it. But they're choosing not to because they expect things for free. Anyway, point is, this then continued. This situation continued with Josh working on this car. Even though Taylor was expecting it for free, talked about some money and things transpiring and things like that. And then he basically ghosted him. Completely ghosted him. Right? Taylor ghosted Josh for unbeknownst reasons, probably because of financial ones. And then Josh, being a stand-up bloke, was like, well, I'm going to store your car for you. Didn't have to. Could have just left it outside to rot, which happens in the UK quite a lot with cars, to be fair. They do rot when they go outside, unfortunately. I know. Ask me how I know. I've got cars. But he stored the car for him. Dry stored it. Didn't have to. And then eventually agreed he's going to come get the car, pay up, which he did do. I think some people are a bit confused that Taylor never paid up the final bill, but he did pay up the final bill, took the car, and now he's given it to someone up north or in the Midlands somewhere, and the welding is dog shit. The welding is absolutely atrocious. It's some of the worst welding I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if we can find some of the screenshots here, but yeah, here you go. I mean, this is fucking terrible welding. So this is the work that he's probably now getting actually for free. And this is, let's just have a look at this. Just so you can see it, because it is absolutely atrocious. Look at this. Look at this welding. I mean, if you want your car to look like that, sure, get it for free. That's probably worth, well, it's not worth it. I wouldn't even get that welding for free. That is dog shit. That is atrocious welding. Anyway, the point is, what's happened now is this video released, gaining a lot of traction, and AutoAlex and AutoAlex V2 have now decided that they're, one, not going to address the situation. They could have done it by now, to be fair. They could have made a community post. They could have posted on their Instagrams. There's a whole multitude of ways that they could have done this, but they didn't. They haven't addressed it. And now they're losing subscribers. They're deleting comments that are going, hey, I was a fan, but this is really disappointing. Can you please address this? Deleted. I've watched it in real time. I've sat there and I've been looking at it, refreshed, and they're gone. They're completely gone. So they're deleting things. They must be working overtime on deleting stuff. But this is not going to go away, and it shouldn't. Because AutoAlex, as a channel, as a business, is only a business because of the car community. The car community is actually really small in the UK. Really small. It's not a big thing in the UK, right? Cars, yeah, they're relatively large, but it's a small community. You cannot literally bite the hand that feeds you, Alex and Taylor and Rory. And the thing is, what's so hypocritical about this entire situation, right? And again, please do watch that video. I've explained it in a really, really roundabout way, but he goes through it very, very well with receipts. And that's the important thing. Bring receipts. And there are two sides to every story. We'll see if they eventually choose to address it, but their reaction appears not to be that way inclined. But the thing which is so insulting about this is that they bang on about mental health, right? They have the audacity to bang on about mental health, but then literally throw a guy under the bus when he's done nothing wrong. What appears, he's done literally nothing wrong at all. In fact, by every metric, it appears that Josh has done everything correct. In fact, he's done everything above and beyond what he should have done, what he needed to do. Stored a car, worked on it, offered cheap rates, stored it for over a year. I mean, gone well above and beyond. Above and beyond. And they're banging on about mental health. Yeah, okay, mate. Okay. Real scummy. It's real scummy. So, this controversy is not going to go away. It's all over Reddit. It's all over their YouTube channels. And the reason why I'm addressing it is because, one, I hate it when YouTubers do this. I think it gives everyone a bad name. I myself have a small car channel. I'll leave it linked down below. Go check it out if you want. Don't have to. All right. It's pretty shit, to be fair. It's just me tinkering on classic cars, and I'm pretty terrible at it. So, but it's fun. But I hate this because it gives everyone a bad name. It gives everyone a bad name. You know, all over Reddit and all over their YouTube channel, it's talking about YouTubers doing this and YouTubers doing that. YouTubers getting too big for their boots. It's not every YouTuber. It's not every YouTuber. It's just dickheads. Absolute dickheads. Don't expect stuff for free. I've never once gone, I've got a massive YouTube channel. Please do all my work for free. That's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Especially when you're financially able to actually pay people for it. So anyway, there you go. Bit of an off-topic video, but I wanted to highlight this. I want to get it out there to a wider proportion of people. I've got a large American fan base here that are also into cars. I've got a lot of people that have followed me because of the Jaguar controversy. Please do share this. Share this far and wide. Because AutoAlex, Alex Kirsten, needs to address this situation. And he needs to address it soon. Why? Because you're fucking over someone needlessly. And people saying, well, it was Taylor that did it. No, they all chimed in. And because Alex's name is the brand, right? He is fucking people over by proxy because his employees are. So there you go. Bit of a weird video, I know, but it's super important. It's super important. You know, I've got reach. Why shouldn't I do something nice? Why shouldn't I do something positive? Why shouldn't I try and extend this elsewhere? So let me know what you think down below. Please do watch his video. I'm going to leave it linked down below. He'll explain it much, much better than I can. It's a really good video. It's like 22.5 minutes long. Watch it. Take care. Bye-bye now.